about my guy Sting. How you doing there? It's Hank with Sports Game Vision. And as you can see, I got Sting's final match. I wanted to talk about it because it's an end of an era as far as my childhood is concerned. And he's an icon in his business. He was one of my favorites ever growing up. And, they sent him off pretty well. As you can see, they went on to win the championship. They sent him off the right way. They didn't force him to take a fall in this match, and he's going to be one of the last guys of the '80s to really do it. I remember watching him when I was a kid on television. We called him Surfer Sting back in the day, with the blonde hair and the muscles. How he got into the game, we learned later that he owned his own shop, his own bodybuilding shop. I believe he did with maybe the Ultimate Warrior. They were tag team partners back in the day, and they ended up breaking up later on and going their separate ways. Sting to WCW, and of course we know that the Warrior went to WWF, which is now WWE. But both of them had great careers. Of course, Sting had it a little bit longer, and as we can check here, we can see his accolades over the years, over the multiple companies he's worked in and performed for as a sports entertainer, as a wrestler, really a wrestler for the most part. He only did sports entertainment for a little bit when he went to WWE, but great career, man. I'm glad that he went out the right way, and Tony Khan and AEW gave him a great send-off. As you can see here, we're going to see his sons come out to the ring with him, which is pretty cool. They look just like him in both of those iterations of Sting. They played the characters coming to the ring with them. And it's a sweet, sweet moment to be able to celebrate with his sons, especially the one in the blonde here. That looks exactly like Surfer Sting back in the day. And, everybody was giving him adulation and congratulations. As we can see here, TNA is a company that he worked for, helped build that company up as they switched back to their name. They gave him a congratulations, and if you were on social media, all across social media, Sting was getting congratulations and heartfelt, warm memories and thanks. And the WWE, I did not see do it though. That's the one thing I didn't like. I don't like that they don't. He's an icon. He's beyond wrestling in a sense, and I feel like they should have gave him more of a shout out. But at least they did let the wrestlers congratulate him and not try to hold them back from showing their love and praise for Sting. And as you can see, this is what AEW did. All the pay-per-views he's had over the last 3 years or so, he's been with the company. He went out 29-0, 30-0 overall. He had believe a match with the Great Muta, where he sent him on a farewell tour as well. But Sting went out 29-0. Tony Khan was a big fan of him growing up. And he told him, I'm not going to treat you the way the other company did, where they really didn't give him a lot of, the send-off he deserved in the first place. They put him on the shelf, treat him like an old-timer, and they didn't give him that final farewell he deserved. And as you can see, all the companies he's worked for, he's pretty much worked everywhere in the wrestling landscape. But Sting was a great wrestler. Again, the Crow Sting, the Surfer Sting, the Joker Sting. He's just been great for the business. All timer. He knows it in and out. Hopefully he does stick around. I know that this is the final match, but he still has a lot to offer for the younger guys and into the business itself. I'm sure he's going to do sign-ons and the coming out for events, but for his wrestling days, it's over. And again, childhood memories, man. Childhood memories. As you can see here, he's gone. As you can see here is with Lex Luger, two guys. So I grew up watching. Now they're both out of the business and going to enjoy from the sideline. And he was there in attendance to watch his friend Sting call it a wrap. And also Tony Schiavone, who I remember as a kid. As you can see that top picture, that's from 1987, I believe. And you can see the young Sting, Surfer Sting, looks like a star, still is a star. He's an icon in the business, and he's going off as champion. They're going to vacate the belts and have a tournament for the tag team championships. He helped give a rub to Darby Allin, who again was doing well on his own, but to have the legendary Sting beside you, getting wisdom from him, I'm sure definitely helps in his continued run to become an all-time great himself, and to be able to be in that final match and take bumps and protect Sting in the ring as well was a great thing. Shout out to Sting and his great career, and thanks for all the good memories. And overall, I heard it was a pretty good event. I'm going to end up watching it a little bit later, but just to see that he was sent off the right way is a great thing, especially after his tenure in WWE didn't go as well. And as you can see here, we got another nostalgia bit that was in the AEW Revolution pay-per-view. Claudio, Jon Moxley coming out to the Legion of Doom, Road Warriors outfits. What a rush. Anyone is from that era understands that reference. If you watch a little bit of the old school wrestling, you know what those guys represent there.